So you've learned a bit about every door direct mail, and you're wondering if it's right for you. Just ask yourself this question. Is your business looking to get marketing messages to a broad audience in a localized area? If the answer is yes, then you've come to the right place. Every door direct mail lets you reach every address in a neighborhood without the need for customer names or street addresses. The postal carrier delivers your mailing to each customer's mailbox with the day's mail. So you get the marketing benefits of direct mail without the added cost of renting a mailing list or printing names and street addresses on your mail pieces. To reach every address, contact your local print professional who can handle everything for you. Or you can start with this address, smp.usps.gov. Here you'll discover the online tool for every door direct mail. Use this tool to help you complete the process from beginning to end, or just use it to plan your mailing. This tool does nearly everything except print and design your mail piece. It identifies the neighborhoods you want to reach, gives you estimated address counts and postage costs. And if you choose not to have a print professional do it all for you, it provides the necessary documentation that you can use to submit your mailing to the U.S. Postal Service on your own. With traditional direct mail, you have to purchase a mailing list. With every door direct mail, this is eliminated. You simply use our web tool to choose the area where you want your mailing to go. Then select the individual carrier routes. What is a carrier route? It's the delivery area a single postal carrier is responsible for. There are multiple carrier routes in a single zip code. It's important to know that every door direct mail goes to every residential address on a carrier route. You can also choose whether to add in every business address on that route, which means every mailbox will receive your mailing. So let's get started. Locate the tabs at the upper left of the screen. You can choose to search for your desired routes by city, by county, by zip code, or even by your business location. We'll review several examples to show you how this works. In Step 1, the first tab, by city, is the default selection when you first access the tool. You must first choose your state, then choose your city, and then choose up to 5 zip code locations. Why 5? That's the maximum number this tool supports per day. So if your selection includes more than 5, you'll be prompted to narrow down your search and pick the exact zip code locations you want to reach. Next, pick the type of carrier routes you want to include for your mailing: city, rural highway contract, and P.O. Box addresses. Why is this important? Every business has different marketing goals. For instance, if you sell farming supplies, you may not want to send your mailing to city routes or P.O. Box addresses. Now choose your delivery types. Remember, you can send to both business and residential addresses, or just residential customers alone. Why does this matter? If you sell office supplies, businesses are an obvious part of your customer base, so you want to click on business. On the other hand, if you remodel older homes, you may only want to click residential. Once you're done with this selection, you'll press the Submit button to see a list of matching carrier routes. Before we move on, let's look at another way of doing Step 1. This time we'll use the By Location tab. With this feature, you can type in the address of your business location and then select a mile radius around your business. For example, if you own a pizza shop and want to reach everyone within 3 miles, you'll input your address, then slide the radius bar to 3 miles, choose route and delivery types, and hit Submit. A box appears if the search criteria finds more than 5 zip code locations. In this case, you're prompted to pick up to 5 or decrease your radius in order to reduce your mailing area. We'll now click Submit to continue to Step 2. In this step, you may select or deselect carrier routes to increase or decrease the size of your mailing area and number of mailing addresses. On the right side of your screen, you can see your approximate postage cost. As you add or remove routes, the postage cost will update. This is a handy feature for staying within your budget. At the top of this box, you'll find the number of routes and total number of delivery addresses. These figures also update as you select and deselect routes. We've also included another helpful feature. When you select the By Location tab, you have access to mapping. By clicking this option and hitting the Submit button, you see a radius circle around your business. In this case, we chose the 3-mile radius for our pizza shop. When you click on a carrier route in the list below, it appears on the map, giving you a quick visual representation of where this route is in relation to your business. You may notice how this carrier route extends outside the radius. When this happens, you need to decide if you want to mail to this route. Remember, every door direct mail goes to every address on a carrier route. So if you choose the route in this example, you would be mailing to people outside your selected radius. The check location eligibility link below gives you more information about flats and irregular parcels, two types of mail formats you can use when sending mail using Everydoor Direct Mail. You can also access guidelines about how to prepare your mailing for entry at a postal facility. You have now used the tool to plan your mailing area. Your printer can take care of providing your pieces to the Postal Service. If you want to do it yourself, click the Next button to proceed to Step 3. In this step, you download the necessary forms you will need to fill out prior to entering your mailing at the postal facility. Directions are included on the forms. Step 4 asks for your business name, the name of the post office of your mailing, and the type of permit you're using. Step 5 generates custom Everydoor Direct Mail documentation for PS Form 3602 that includes the zip code numbers, carrier route numbers, the number of mail pieces needed for each route, and your customer information. Just fill out the saturation mail description and number of bundles. Each bundle should be made up of 50 mail pieces. Each carrier route will require multiple bundles per route. For instance, if the number of addresses on a route is 226, then you would make up 4 bundles of 50 and 1 bundle of 26 for that route. You will have to manually input the number of bundles on this form once you print it. Remember to save a copy for your records. And finally, Step 6 generates a custom Everydoor Direct Mail facing slip. You will need to print and complete one of these for each bundle in your mailing, and then include the facing slips with your mail bundles when you or your printer bring them to a postal facility. That's it. Whether you have your printer do the forms and the bundling for you, or you do it all yourself, you're ready to bring customers to your door with Everydoor Direct Mail from the U.S. Postal Service.